Murray Guy, and on location at the University of Saskatchewan College of Law building. This is a project where Integrated Designs were the project managers, and also you provided lead facilitation, design facilitation, and helped the U of S implement a commissioning program for this project. I'm just going to take you around to the front end where we have our sustainable landscaping, bioswales, taking good care of the site in order so that there's no runoff, handle all the water in bioswales. We're looking up at the beautiful architecture and the quality of the work, triple glazed windows. We actually have a green roof on this building, and it was designed to be a very low energy building with an ERV system and passive solar design, good daylighting coming in to the building, and we see the shading devices up there so that we get the light in and keep the heat out. What we're looking at up on the top here are radiant cooling panels. So the mechanical system for this building is 100% outside air at lower exchange rates than what you would have had on a normal building. And the heating and cooling is taken care of by radiant heating and cooling panels. And the key for that is to actually to be able to use energy efficient lighting and daylighting and get your loads down as low as possible. This project, I can't remember exactly what the energy was, but I think it was about 50% less energy. And we ended up getting a LEED Gold certification for this project. It was the University of Saskatchewan's first project, and we took the whole team up to the Saskatchewan Forest Center up in Prince Albert, and where we got LEED Gold, or Saskatchewan's first LEED project, and adopted a lot of the same strategies of low airflow, or 100% outside air, ERVs, radiant cooling, and displacement ventilation. So we'll maybe take a walk through the building and check out some of the features. Go up to the second level. Let's see if we can actually see some of that green roof. There we go. Beautiful. Closer look at the radiant panels, T5 fluorescent lighting. Regional materials reduce the environmental impact. One of the unique things we did was a lot of times you'll do an energy efficient building and you'll end up bringing in furniture that has off-gassing or is made of materials. So with Lynn Earl, we ended up going out to Creative Wood and investigating their processes of how they manufacture their products, and basically all of the office furniture was we tried to get as much manufactured locally as possible and ensure that there was no off-gassing so that we have a good quality indoor environment. I won't take you into the washroom because I don't think I should be filming in there, but we basically got the low water use credits with low flow fixtures and both. And we went with, did a little bit of a study on the sustainability of paper towels versus hand dryers, and so we went with hand dryers. And one of the stories about this project, which is why I was interested in coming in here, was that during one of our meetings, there was a discussion about, well, how are we going to, when we turn off the central energy plant that provides the cooling for this project, if they shut it off in the fall, and there could be 10 hot days where the temperatures could go above the 22.5 degrees plus or minus 2 degrees that ASHRAE allows for the thermal comfort range. And Margaret Asmus, the sustainability coordinator for the project, I'll never forget this day where she basically came and said, you know, look, you guys, we're talking about a sustainable building here. Are we going to invest a whole bunch of additional capital cost in trying to maintain thermal comfort for 10 days? Maybe can't people just open their windows or take off their jackets? And so we got an agreement between facilities management and engineers that nobody's going to get shot, and that for those days we're not going to invest a whole bunch of extra capital in project. And so we call that sustainable expectations, and we've taken that out thinking along on a lot of other projects. The Mosaic Center in Edmonton also has a system that's similar to that. Well, let the temperature be hotter in the summer, cooler in the winter, and at every degree saves, I think, 4% of energy. So, they've got another thing is we went for an education point. And so I'm zeroing in on a whole bunch of the signage that they have around the building. About over 75% of this building has access to daylight. This increases workplace productivity and conserves energy by reducing the need for artificial lighting. So because it is an education environment, it's very important to highlight the sustainability features of this project. Here's the native law as they combine Aboriginal law with the USS College of Law, and you can just see some of the round ceremonial room and some of the beautiful artwork. So, and just the quality of the finishes. Here I've got another sign here. Energy conservation. Okay, here's where we actually have this building is designed to use 55% less energy than a conventional design building of the same size. Energy efficient features include an energy recovery wheel, radiant heating and cooling panels, displacement ventilation, and high efficiency lighting. This stuff all makes good sense, provides great total life cycle cost performance. So I think that's about it, other than this. The one other thing that was really unique about this project was that the local lawyers got on board with the idea of sustainability. And a lot of the classrooms and that are sponsored by local law firms. And here you can see we're at this lecture hall, McPherson, Leslie, and Kyman lecture theater. So they were able to raise the most amount of money of any of the colleges to get this project off the ground because of the sustainability aspects of it. The green roof. That made it really important for all of the donors for this project to have a stake in sustainability and having their name assigned to it. Just a real cool project. So thank you to the U of S for having IDIs as a project manager and to provide integrated design facilitation, and we really appreciate being able to work on this project and help you develop a commissioning program. Murray Guy signing off from the U of S.